Draymond Green's future with the Golden State Warriors is facing doubt after he punched teammate Jordan Poole in practice. The video was released earlier this week, and boy, oh boy, was it a doozy. Let's cut to the video real quick. In the video, this is by TMZ Sports, by the way, you can see they're kind of jaw-jacking with each other a little bit, and eventually, Draymond Green goes up to Jordan Poole, and Jordan Poole takes exception to it, pushes him, and Draymond Green just punches him smack right in the middle of the face. So Draymond Green, of course, was reprimanded. Apparently, internally, they're still investigating what exactly went on here and how this happened. There are also talks that things might be over between him and Golden State. There are other ramifications of this as well, because now the Golden State Warriors have launched a full-scale investigation into how this video got out and leaked. Because as you can tell from, if you're watching this or if you've seen the video, you can tell that video is very grainy. It almost looks like somebody took a video from their phone of a video on a screen. So that's the likeliest scenario of how this got leaked. But the drama for the defending champions is not a good sign, because this is a team that went into last year with almost hanging a banner of cohesion. Like this is a team that was just from the beginning, especially when Klay Thompson came back. It's like one of those things. Everyone kind of knew that the Warriors were gonna be the NBA champions. There were a lot of people who didn't want to admit it, but everyone kind of knew that they were going to be the champions, because of just how well they were playing. And it didn't really matter who was out. If they had Steph and Klay and Draymond, they were going to win. The chemistry was off the charts. Steve Kerr, in my opinion, did his best job coaching last year. He arguably also had his best team coaching, but it's troubling. It's definitely troubling to see someone get punched with that much force in a team practice, right, when you're Jordan Poole. And again, we don't know what Jordan Poole necessarily said. We don't know what Draymond Green necessarily said. All we know is that they were jaw-jacking. Draymond Green came up to him. Jordan Poole did not like Draymond Green being in his face, so he pushed him, and Draymond punched him. And here's what I will say. There's very little to defend Draymond Green in this. We don't know that if something was done to Draymond Green personally. We don't know whether or not there was a threat necessarily made by Jordan Poole, a serious threat made by Jordan Poole. But what we do know is that Draymond Green punched the ever-living crap out of Jordan Poole in that video. And after Jordan Poole just kind of pushed him. And whether or not the Warriors' internal investigation finds something, this is definitely something that's going to take some working through for the Warriors to actually fix. Because it's easy to say, like, it's easy when you have a situation, right, where players get into, in basketball, maybe a little scuffle, right? Scuffle is different, right? It's different when you have players yelling at each other very intensely, or even like throwing water on each other, or whatever, right? Things like that. You can come back from that. When you punch someone in the face, and it looked like, I don't know what Jordan Poole's, if he sustained an injury after that, but when you punch someone in the face like that, it's hard. It's not impossible, but it is hard to come back from. It is hard to, especially as soon as the season's about to roll around. We're already in the preseason. Like, regular season tips off in about a month. It's hard for you to kind of, put water under the bridge at that point, and that soon, and just move on. You absolutely can. And this is a team that is apparently very close. Steph Curry's talked about it. Steve Kerr's talked about it. Everyone talks about how close this team is. And there were a few people who even said, like, sometimes brothers fight, sometimes brothers argue, sometimes brothers even hate each other. But it is troubling when you see that, and this might be showing that there's there are other things going on. Hey everyone, we hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Until next time, keep it real.